Hey everybody, Guggy here on the scenic Route to Keene Park Tour, and I wasn't kidding. How about this scenery? The Bears Ears Buttes in the Bears Ears Meadow in Bears Ears National Monument, sitting on a stump where there's a little bit of personal history, but more important, I'd really like you guys to take the time to learn about the history of Bears Ears and the 5 tribes who call this place home at some point in their history. So anyhow, I'm going to play for you the title track from my new project. They don't make records, I don't think, hardly anymore. Certainly not of this project. This song's called All the Beauty of the Universe, and it was inspired while camping just a couple miles off to the side here. Anyhow, All the Beauty of the Universe. We gather to lift up this sacred space, and the people connected through time and place. I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. I'm surrounded by all the beauty of the universe. I'm surrounded by all the beauty of the universe. The Bears Ears, the Milky Way, and a healing song. Then I saw a star fall, and the night moved on. I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. I'm surrounded by all the beauty of the universe. I'm surrounded by all the beauty of the universe. The voices rose and fell, the ancient stories tell a blessing for all who hear. I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. I'm surrounded by all the beauty of the universe. I'm surrounded by all the beauty of the universe. I'm surrounded by all the beauty of the universe. I'm surrounded by all the beauty of the universe. Cool. You can find the original recording of that and the project on allthingsgoogie.com. Check this out. I got a beautiful guitar stand right here. Have a great day. Welcome to Bears Ears. Ooh, pretty times. Walking down the trail again, my boots and I, well-worn friends we hear now. To the great unknown, God's creation before my eyes. I'll sleep tonight, these starry skies and birds call to welcome me home. I get lost on the mountain. I get lost by the river. And I get lost in the canyon. But I find myself. And I get lost in the desert, in a wildflower meadow. And I get lost in the forest, but I find myself. Lying in a quiet stream, them clouds dance by like a dream, and beauty fills my soul. Wash away my troubles and make me clean. Things are never as bad as they might seem. Healing water, make me whole. I get lost on the mountain. I get lost by the river. And I get lost in the canyon. But I find myself. Yeah, I can't mistake like that. And I get lost in the desert, in a wildflower meadow. And I get lost in the forest, but I find myself. Desert sand beneath my feet, my vision shimmering from the heat. Am I crazy? 'Cause I long to roam. How many miles are left to go? Well, I don't care. No man knows when time stops. Please take me home. I get lost on the mountain. I get lost by the river. I get lost in the canyon. But I find myself. And I get lost in the desert, in a wildflower meadow. And I get lost in the forest, but I find myself. Yes, I find myself. I don't even know if I sang all the words at the end, because what's happening behind me is something I need to turn around and take a look at.